for the women who have to work hard. Erect from a smoke-covered stage are 3 metal staffs, waiting for 6 hands, 3 hips, and 2 smiling women. Because she never smiles. Hair tied back in a black ribbon, body is taut, stilettoed, leathered, oiled, entering the blue theater space shortly after the others. Her fingers dominate the center pole, letting them all know, I am what you paid for. Refractions from the dated disco orb strike her skin harder than the metal. Lowering her head, her arms arch upward to pull at the ribbon, releasing a mass of imprisoned hair that drapes her behind black bars. In unison, the 3 loosen their joints to a swelling series of drum rolls. Abruptly, the 8-track stops, and the other 2 use the discarded ribbon to bind her wrists to the fixture, remove her scanty apparel, and leave her alone on stage, alone with them. Wrapping herself about this staff, she reaves and uses the oil to slide down to the floor. On her haunches cupped, she is ready to pounce. Fearful, lonely, caged. They watch. A large man with fatter friends chuckles as he offers dollars she cannot reach. And regardless of how far she runs, what she needs is always out of distance, moving from one state to the same bar, fleeing from unpaid motel bills and barroom hustles. She stretches out flat in the sawdust, and they can barely see her skin through the albino mist. Some trendy hippie chick in bow half laugh and joke as they grope each other in the shadows. What a fucked up place for a date, she thinks. What a lousy place to work, she knows, but she stops looking and thinking and does her job linked. She contorts her body, thrusting herself along this pole, around this pole, loving that thing, because that is what is expected of her. You see, she choreographs her own numbers. Headliner! Noticing he is here again. Family in his starch, white with cufflinks, looking at her as if she was his best girl, fellow sinner, co-conspirator, accomplice. She whips the hair back in her face so that he cannot see the trickle seeping. Pretends to be free in these last moments of frenzied moves, pulling at the binding with her teeth, letting it hang in her mouth as she uses her hands to smooth her hair out, making the wile tight, neat, manageable, leaving the stage with her back against them, as if nothing extraordinary occurred, as if tomorrow just might